Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Sounds kind of fishy.
Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on. What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor's being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you. I know this area better than you.
Be careful, okay?
Snake, in this stage, you have to deactivate the security nodes protecting the door to the snowfield. To do that, you must enter a space containing a security node token. When you enter the space with a security node token, flip the token to its green side to show it has been deactivated. Work together with Meryl, and you need to deactivate one node in each of the 3 zones of this stage. But be careful, if any of the patrolling guards enter a space with a deactivated security node, they will reactivate it, and you will have to find that node and deactivate it again. Remember, you and Meryl have to deactivate one node on each zone of the stage. And because of the special rule around the patrolling guards, this means a zone remains active even if either of your figures aren't in that zone, so you'll have to keep an eye on the guards in the other zones too. Hurry, Snake. Get that door open and find Dr. Emmerich.
Alright, welcome back to this episode of Shattered Ice Plays Metal Gear Solid, the board game. And today it is another VR mission that I am putting in between the Ocelot boss stage and the stage that follows it in the campaign book. So Meryl and Snake need to unlock the security door that leads out towards the nuke building. And as the Colonel has told us, we need to deactivate one of these nodes on each floor, so we can just get straight into the gameplay. We're going to start with Meryl, and she's going to use one of her actions to activate the elevator. Where we have got 2 guards and Psycho Mantis. So Meryl has 3 actions remaining. So she is going to sneak, sneak, sneak. And then Snake is going to... this guy's just too much of a tempting target. So Snake will then dash. He'll sneak for 1, and then he will use his focus token that allows him to sneak another one for free. So he now has 2 actions, which means he can perform a silent takedown on this guard and get rid of him. And then that is both characters gone, so we'll draw our guard order card. Okay, so there's no security cameras. So this chap, he is on patrol, and he's going to turn to his right. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And unfortunately, he immediately sees Meryl. And he will shoot at Meryl. He hits her once, but she's going to use her -1 focus token to turn that into a 2. so he doesn't hit her at all. And then Psycho Mantis activates. Now, Psycho Mantis... he's not in patrol mode. Alert mode is active. So he is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it is back to our turn. So, Snake still hasn't been spotted yet. So he is going to use one action to refresh his sneak focus, and then he's going to go dash, sneak to there, and he will need to roll the die to see if he draws attention, and he doesn't. So Meryl will then take her turn, and she is going to shoot at this guard using her handgun. Her first action. She misses. Okay. So her second action is a 4. That's a hit, doing 1 damage. And her third action, that's a 5. That's also a hit. So she kills him. And then with her fourth and final action, she is going to dash around this corner. Now nobody's got line of sight to her, so her token stays there, and as long as she doesn't roll an exclamation mark, we're okay. Which she doesn't. Psycho Mantis is the only guard on the board, but now they radio in. So, the guard appears down here. And Psycho Mantis will activate first, and he will move 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3. He heads towards the alert token. So we draw the guard reaction card, and we find we have an intruder. Remove the alert token. So lucky for us, that just gets removed. And then this guard, because the alert token is no longer on the board, he goes into patrol mode. So he's going to move 2 spaces, 1, 2, and turn to his left. So we're going to try and do some serious damage to Psycho Mantis here. So Snake is going to dash, and then he's going to dash again. So he's now behind Mantis. So that was 2 actions. With his third action, he is going to shoot Mantis in the back. And he rolls a 4, which is a hit. And because he is behind him, Snake can use his sneak attack, which allows him to apply +1 damage. So he does 2 damage to Mantis. And of course, he has used a loud weapon, so his alert token is on the board. And then he is going to use his 4th action to place his time bomb, which he can place in an adjacent space. So he's going to place it there, and then he is going to use his focus action to sneak to here. And then Meryl is going to take her turn. She's going to sneak 1 space. Then she's going to shoot at Mantis using her assault rifle. So it costs her 1 bullet token. She's then going to use her focus token to add +1 white die to this attack. And hope for a good roll. And that could not have been a better roll. That is 3 hits and a 6. Once per round, if Meryl rolls a natural 6, she gets to apply +1 damage due to her I'm No Rookie ability, which means she adds 4 points of damage to Mantis. And now she has got 2 actions left, so she's going to spend another action to shoot at Mantis. Oh, Meryl's alert token should definitely be on the board again. gets 2 6s. Unfortunately, her I'm no rookie ability is only once per turn, so that just does 2 damage to Mantis. And then Meryl is going to use her last action to sneak 1 space to here. And then it is the guard's turn, of course. So we draw a guard order card. We don't reinforce. And move 4 spaces towards an alert token. So this guard will turn around and he will attack Snake. And he does hit Snake with 2 hits, but Snake will use his -2 focus token to turn this into a 2, so it only does 1 damage to him. Now you're probably wondering why I put Snake there, and there's a very good reason for that, which we will see in a moment. So Mantis should have activated first really before this guard, but it doesn't matter because he's right next to Meryl, so he's going to move there and he's going to attack Meryl. And he rolls 2 black dice, both of which are hits, and unfortunately Meryl has no way to reduce that damage, so Meryl will take 2 damage. And then that's the end of their turn. And now the reason I put Snake here is because this time bomb will detonate at the start of Snake's turn. At the start of your turn, if a time bomb is on the map, deal 3 damage to all figures within 2 spaces in line of sight of the bomb. Then, if there are guards in your zone and your alert is not already on the map, place it under the time bomb. Then remove the time bomb. So the reason I did that is because around this corner, Snake is out of line of sight of the time bomb, which means even though he took damage from this guy, the time bomb isn't going to hurt him, and Mantis is within 2 spaces of it, which means the bomb explodes and Mantis takes 3 damage, and Mantis's health is only 9. So Psycho Mantis disappears with his optic camouflage and flees. Of course, Snake's token should be underneath him as well now. And then Snake is just going to turn on this guard and shoot him. So Snake hits him for 1 damage. Just put that there. And then he'll shoot him again for 2 damage, killing him. So that's 2 of Snake's actions done. Now, let's see what this door is. So this requires 4 dice to unlock, which I'm not sure if we can actually do that. Yeah, so because Snake only rolls 3 interact dice, he can't actually open that door. We need Otacon to be with us, and we haven't met Otacon yet, so he's not here. So what Snake will do, we may as well go dash, dash this way. And then Meryl is going to dash, 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 dash. So we need to roll. Oh, her token might not follow her actually. Let's see if she rolls any exclamations. She does, so her token does follow her. And Snake, he dashed twice. Yeah, so both of them have their tokens follow them. And then we draw a guard order card. So no guards appear, so that's good. And then we're going to go with Meryl first. She's going to dash, dash again, deactivating that node. She will dash a 3rd time, and then she will dash a fourth time to there. Oh, I keep moving a token with her when I don't necessarily need to. Which I don't. So where was she? 1, 2, 3, 4. So she was way back up there, which is actually quite good. And then Snake can go dash, and then dash again. And then he's going to use his remaining 2 actions to refresh his -2 and his -1 white die or free sneak. Of course, he needs to... a lot of tokens on this board. Okay, good, so his token doesn't follow him either. Draw a guard order card. Okay, how many dead bodies have we got? Oh, there should be another one, actually. Mantis died up there, didn't he? Okay, so, yeah. This means we take the top guard order card, we reveal it, and then we place it at the bottom of the stack. When you reveal it, I don't think you resolve it. So now, it's unfortunate, I can't actually get rid of these tokens, because they don't just like disappear if there's no one there at the end of the turn or anything. But, okay, so we're going to go dash, 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 dash. And then Meryl. Oh. Let's roll these. Okay, so we do roll an exclamation mark. So Snakes follows him up to here. And then Meryl will also dash, 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 dash. Yes, there is an exclamation token there, so that follows her. And then we draw a guard order card. So no guards spawn again. Getting very lucky there. Okay, and then Meryl is going to dash into the elevator, and she is going to activate the elevator. She is going to dash. And then she will dash again. Now, even though she's got her alert token present on the floor, I think the rulebook isn't really very clear, but when you leave a zone, I think your alert token goes away. But she doesn't roll an exclamation mark anyway, so we don't need to worry about that. I'm just not sure whether if she had rolled the alert symbol, whether it would be her alert token that appears under her or her blue side of the attention token. So now we need to go back to Snake, because Snake is about to leave too. So Snake is going to call the elevator for 1 action, then he will dash, and then he will use the elevator. That is the end of his turn. So now we draw a guard order card. Oh, he dashed, didn't he? So we need to see if his token followed him, which it didn't. So the guard order card is good for us, because once again no guards spawn. There are no cameras, so everyone is in patrol mode. So they're going to move 3 and turn to their left. So we'll start with this guy. 1, 2, 3. And this guy. 1, 2, 3. And lastly, well, should have been him next really, but 1, 2, 3, and then he'll turn left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I was lucky that wasn't a 2. 1, 2, 3, and they turn left. So he will turn left and then left again. Face back that way. And then it is Snake and Meryl's turn again. So we're going to start with Meryl, and she is going to keep things simple and go sneak, sneak, sneak. and then she will use a 1 action point to refresh her plus or minus 1. And that's Meryl done. And Snake has got a bit more ground to cover, because Snake, I think, is going to go for this one in the very bottom corner. So Snake is going to dash, 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 and then he is going to use his focus token to sneak. So he has to roll 4 dice, and lucky for him, he does not roll any alert symbols. So we go on to drawing guard order cards. Still nothing spawns, and it's the same again basically, except this time they turn to the right. So this guy goes first, so he goes 1, 2. Now as soon as he hits one of these symbols, he immediately rotates 180 and goes 3 back to there. And this guy will go 1, 2, 3, and he will try and rotate right, but this is an obvious path, so he will rotate that way. And then this last one will go 1, 2, 3, and he has a choice of 2 paths, so he will use the arrow and he will actually rotate twice and look back that way. The guards will go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're in a pretty good position at the minute with Meryl. She's going to sneak to activate this node, or deactivate this node, should I say, and then she's going to sneak back. In fact, she's going to sneak back 1, and then she's going to dash to there, and hopefully she doesn't make any noise, which she doesn't. Snake is going to have to do some more dashing. So Snake will dash, 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 moving 1 forward and then 1 backwards, and then dash again to get to there. And we see if he makes any noise. He does, but we can use his reroll to reroll this. So we're going to reroll that with his focus token, so he doesn't make any noise. And then we draw our guard order card. So they do radio in this time. So we'll do that zone last, because there's only one place where that's going to affect anything. So they're going to move 3 and turn right. So he's going to go 1, turn right, 2, 3. Then this one will go 1, 2, 3, and this one will go 1, 2, 3, and the only path he could take is that way. So back to Meryl's zone, and the guards are going to go 1, 2, 3, and he will turn to his right. Then this guard will go 1, he will turn to his right, 2, 3, and he will leapfrog that guard. Then this guard will go 1, turn immediately, 2, 3, and turn to his right. And now we have to go to the final zone. So in this zone, another guard spawns, and he will move 3. Actually, the alert's on, isn't it? And he's got line of sight to this, so he's going to go 1, 2, and then he'll draw a reaction card, which is remove the token and spawn 1 guard. Okay, and it doesn't activate, so he spawns. So another guard spawns there, but he doesn't activate this turn. So what Snake is going to do is he's going to dash, then he is going to make noise, So I believe it would be his blue side of the token. He's going to dash again, and then he's going to sneak. And hopefully he doesn't make any noise. Oh, he does. Okay. Well, that's okay. She is going to go sneak, 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 and stop there. So we will draw our guard order card. So no guards spawn again. And this time the guards are going to move 5 spaces and turn left, which is unfortunate because it means this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that gets reactivated, and then he turns left. This guard will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this guard, which will turn around, will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in Snake's zone, so Snake has made noise. So this guard is going to hear the noise and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to see Snake. The alert's going to go off. And he's going to shoot at Snake. 5 and 3. So we're going to use his -2 focus token to change that 3 to a 1. So Snake only takes 1 damage. And then the other guards are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it kept them away from that node at least. So this guard is going to... Oh, that token should have been removed, shouldn't it? Oh, which way did he rotate last time? We'll just do it to the right. So he's going to rotate to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he reactivates this node. And this guard will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Snake's going to spend an action to eat his rations and heal 2 health. So he'll sneak forward 1 first, and then he'll leapfrog. Now whenever you leapfrog a guard, they get to attack you, and he does Snake 1 point of damage. So Snake, thankfully he ate his rations, and then Snake is going to use his last action to dash into the elevator. Now it's Meryl's turn, and what Meryl is going to do is she's going to save Snake, hopefully, by calling the elevator with 1 action. Well, I'm not sure if Snake leaving that zone would mean he is no longer in alert mode. I'm just going to say he is, though, just because I'm not too sure. So that's one of Meryl's actions. Then she's going to use her second action to dash, third action to dash, her fourth action to dash. So we disable this node again. And then she's going to use her +1 action to dash again to there. So Meryl now has to roll 5 dice to see if she draws any attention. And she doesn't. But I think they would have all been preoccupied by the alert mode anyway. So we'll draw a guard order card. Okay, we radio in. So they move 5 towards the alert token. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He will shoot at Snake. Doing 2 damage to Snake, putting Snake on 3 damage. Then this guy, I can't remember where he was facing, but it doesn't matter because he's going to go that way anyway. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he doesn't have enough movement to leapfrog. So luckily for us, he's not going to be able to attack Snake. And then this last guard will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this zone, there is no alert token here now. So all the guards will move 4 spaces and turn left. So we'll start with this one. 1, 2, 3. And he can't leapfrog, I don't think. She hasn't got the movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all we have to do now is get into this elevator with Meryl and activate it. So I think the way we're going to do this is Snake is going to try and clear the path for her. So he's going to shoot at this guard. And he rolls a 5, which is a hit, so that's a wound on him. And then he's going to shoot again, which is 6, so it's another wound on him. So he's dead. And then he doesn't really need to use his other 2 actions. And then Meryl is going to go dash, dash, and then interact with the elevator. And away they go. And that is all of those security nodes deactivated, and they successfully unlock that door.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere. You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy. We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard, just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you, the real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha.
So when we complete Sabotage, we once again get to unlock some new equipment. So for this, we get equipment card number 8, which is Claymore Mines. Nice. And we defeated Psycho Mantis. So we also get, for defeating Mantis, we get equipment card 14. 12, 14, which is a gas mask, very appropriate. Residual telepathy. Reveal the top guard order card or guard reaction card and then return it to the top of the deck. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, and look at that, it says ignore poison gas. That might come in handy later. Yeah, and that's it for that episode. So Snake will call Mei Ling to save his progress once again, and that will be all.
What can I do for you, Snake?